So I grew up in Pike County with the Belfry High School. My family were railroaders and coal miners. My brother's a coal miner today and one of my heroes. And so you think about me growing up, I mean, what makes me who I am today came from Pike County and carried that with me. Now that being said, I moved along, went to the University of Kentucky, and next thing I know, I'm working for a large CPG company. It's called Procter Gamble, and that kind of opened my eyes to the rest of the world and what that looks like. And then we could fast forward over about a 17-year career of working in corporate America, in the US, and then working 3 years in Asia, a couple of years in Hong Kong and a year in Thailand, which again kind of exposed me to global markets and what things look like. But all through that, who I am as a Appalachian, as a kid from Kentucky, has always stayed with me. And I draw from that almost every single day. And I often tell people this is like a dream role for me. I've spent the last 20, 30 years of my life figuring out how can I get back into Eastern Kentucky and be able to engage in a meaningful way and what that looks like. But it's not easy, especially when you live a 15-hour car ride away. It's hard to get back into the region to spend time. And so within SOAR, that gives me the infrastructure to be able to come in and make some longitudinal, long-term gains to be able to consistently come alongside entrepreneurs in the area. I think I'm somewhat uniquely designed today to say I understand what happens in the region, I understand what it means to grow up in Eastern Kentucky, but also as you look at scaling a business, you know, the whole startup community, what it means to raise funds, all those are things I've learned over the last 20, 30 years, and being able to bring that back into Eastern Kentucky is just a dream come true. The intelligence and the can-do attitude that we have in Eastern Kentucky, the culture that's there, is uniquely designed to be an entrepreneur. The issue is, which is really where we're coming in SOAR, is that oftentimes you don't have the resources. So when you have to look outside, you have kind of that sucking sound that sucks you into another market. Because it just feels like it's easier to go to Atlanta. It feels like it's easier to go to Cincinnati, when actually you don't have to go if you've got the right infrastructure around you. And I see that being built with SOAR and other organizations in the area. So it's not a matter of can I do it, do I have the intelligence, do I have the support mechanism? And that's what we're here to do today. The first time that I met with a local entrepreneur on Zoom and then in person, I just had to pinch myself. Because I'm like, that was like a me 20 years ago. And if I'd had someone like me today pouring into an 18, 25, 30-year-old Rick, I mean, it just brings you to tears. It would have changed my trajectory, but I could look at some scars and some, battle that I went through from, do I deserve this? Is it really even right for me to be at this table? And now I realize in talking to these folks, not only should they be, they deserve a seat at the table. Expanding from Eastern Kentucky to a 3-state area to the nation is as easy as it's ever been in our life today. And when that light bulb goes off and they're saying, so you're telling me I can scale my product nationally, it's not going to take 10 years? I'm like, no. I mean, we can scale this thing. And we're here to say, not only can you do this, you should do this. And this is what it's going to mean to you and your family. And it's not just a job. You're building wealth. You're actually bringing, great jobs into an area. You can change a region by engaging in entrepreneurism and taking that business local here today and scaling it globally. So we have amazing talent on the team, amazing expertise. You've got people here that genuinely want to see shaping our Appalachian region. You want to see the region succeed. So it's not like you've got a person flying in from Atlanta, flying in from California to give you some advice on flying away. These are folks that are here, that are living with you. They know it's going to impact their community as well. So you know they're genuine. They have no ulterior motive. So the team is completely passionate. I'm going to bring experience with that. And I'm telling you, in 2 or 3 years, we're all going to be on the exact same cadence. We've seen it, we understand it. And then within that, we're building a community. So now I can bring 2 other startups from Appalachia to a meeting with us, to another founder, and it's going to completely change the game here. So I'm really excited to see what the next 6 months to a year hold for us.